Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. I'm Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. Glad to be here with each and every one of you. And so, listen, we normally go live on Facebook with this particular show. And so, we're about to go live. And so, please stand by. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. It's about 7:31 p.m. Good evening to all and to all. A grand evening. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show, everyone. All right, I'll give it a couple of seconds, give you some more time, as I know Facebook is definitely informing you all that the show is indeed live right here on Facebook. We're also live on Spreaker, iHeartRadio. We're live on several podcast platforms out there. And so I do want to welcome each and every one of you on here tonight with me. We're going to have some chat. You guys ready? You guys are ready to talk for a little bit? Hopefully you're ready to talk. And so I'm Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. I'm your leadership specialist, your kingdom coach. And so recently, many people have been asking me about the kingdom of God and how to really walk in alignment with the kingdom of God. And so definitely had to make sure I notate that. But most importantly, I can talk about titles all day, right? But most importantly, out of all these things, I am your friend. I am a woman. For those of you ladies out there, a woman just like you. Fellas, I'm your sister. And so again, I welcome you here onto the show, the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. I'm excited to be here with you all on tonight. This show goes live, just in case you are new here, this show goes live every single night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go live right here. As long as technology permits and there are no issues with technology, we try to go live right here on Facebook. And so I welcome you all here, and I thank you so very much for your time, your attention, and for your engagement. I want to say thank you for those of you who come periodically onto the timeline and you engage. I appreciate you on that, and I definitely try to get back with you as much as I can to reply to your thoughts and to your comments. And so, again, the show goes live every night. So just come on back by. Come on back by every night, 7:30 p.m. The purpose of the show really is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win. We're not talking about losing here. You know, we're helping you to get on the winning side, helping you to win from the inside. Okay, that's where it starts. The inside, helping you to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. Do you hear all that? Influence, impact, income. Influence, impact, and income. Those are the three areas that we focus on here with the Leadership TKO brand. If you're not familiar with it, listen, we have more updates to make, right? But you can always visit the website, which is leadershiptko.com. Got some of our, the essential book up there. We have to make some updates to the book as well, a newer, updated version to the book. And I'm excited about that. And hopefully we can get that out in this year. But listen, we started another series, and we're going to dive into the third part of the series tonight. But before I do that, remember there are several ways for you all to participate, okay? Just going to remind you all of those ways. So the first thing that you can do, like or love the stream, all right? If you're serious like me about growing yourself as a leader, seeking to impact the lives of more people, and definitely establishing passive income for yourself. We're not talking about that one-off income, exchange hours for dollars. We're not talking about that. during this stream. We're talking about getting in a position where you can be making money while you sleep so you don't have to work until you die. We're talking about that. And so I welcome you here. And if that's you, you want to love the stream. Also, newcomers, new viewers, all right? Do me a favor. Let me know what city, what state, what country you're tuning in from. I do know that we have people from Greece and all over Asia and Africa that tunes into the show, whether it is here on Facebook or through podcasts. And as a matter of fact, you know what, guys? I haven't checked the podcast stats in a while. Let's do a little bit of an update. Let's see where we are in the scope of things. If I can pull it up really quick and give so that we all know what's going on, right? You all know that I'm really transparent when it comes to these things. And so let's go ahead and see where we are when it comes to who we are reaching. Who has God allowed Leadership TKO to truly impact? And so we're going to check that out. Let's go ahead and get to geolocation here and make sure we pinpoint the Leadership TKO live night show. All right, and we're looking at the last 30 days. Let me see if I can bring it closer. Look at that. Okay, look at that. Look at the countries, guys. Look at that. Okay, and I'm just going to verbalize some of those. You got India as number one. You got United States. You got Germany, Nigeria. Okay, Nigeria showing up. All right. You got Norway. You got Finland that's in the building. Okay, how about Tanzania? Tanzania is showing up and showing out, okay? So all of you in Tanzania, thank you so very much. The United Republic of Tanzania, that's right. Then you have the UK. The UK is showing up. Okay, all right. You got the United Kingdom there. You got South Africa. You got the Philippines. Listen, God is doing some stuff. That's all I have to say. Let's talk about this series. Enough about, the growth of the brand itself, but let's talk about the series. This series right here. And one thing that is near and dear to me is transparency. And especially as we're in 2021 this year, many people again have been impacted hard by the closings of businesses, the layoffs, the cut down of hours, all of that stuff. People having to lean upon unemployment and all these extended benefits. Gotta put a quote around that. Because listen, while many people think they're getting the whole story on these things, you're getting half of the story, and maybe not even half. I'll just say maybe about 30%. But anyway, the whole point is this new series of why most people today lack income. Let's just talk about it, people. A lot of people don't like to talk about money. Am I right about that, or am I right? Is it the case that a lot of people still, there's some people, it's really sensitive. A lot of people don't like to talk. They don't like to talk about money. So listen, I have, through my experience in the network marketing profession, as an affiliate marketer, as an online marketer, just touching bases and building a business as a coach, right? And a consultant online. Here are some things that I've come to understand is that a lot of times when it comes to people and trying to build businesses or whatever the situation may be, the one thing that I constantly hear is a lot of excuses. Can we just talk about it right now? You make a lot of excuses. Now, if that might be the case for you, you have to pinpoint what your issue is. Okay, what is your issue as to why maybe last year, besides the pandemic, listen, people were thriving, making six figures in a month in the midst of a pandemic. So I'm not totally going to be pinpointing and blaming and putting all of the reasoning for lack of income on the pandemic. Can I just make that clear? We're not going to do that during this stream because there are many different ways to bring in income. So we can't necessarily 100% blame it on the pandemic, because God is causing people to thrive even while this pandemic had been going on and still going on. So one of the things I want to pinpoint tonight is excuses. People make too many excuses. Oh, I have to go take care of my dog. Oh, I got to go get Christmas presents. You got to go get what? You got to go get what? You got to go get Christmas presents? Okay. So what's going to happen once Christmas is over? Like what's going on right now, now that Christmas is over? What is the situation? Was it okay? Again, it could be that you spent cash on things that you didn't need to buy. You see the latest thing. You see something appear on a commercial. I know I'm stepping on toes. It's okay. You might not even like this particular stream. It's okay. It's not always meant to be liked. Jesus wasn't liked. So listen, you go buy all those name brand clothing, right? And guess what? You're buying a name. You're buying somebody else's name. Oh, okay. That's a whole nother stream. And listen, you'll say, oh, I got to go get listen. What are we doing? What are we really doing? Okay, what are we really, really doing when it comes to cash that you have coming in? Okay, what is it? What is it? We make a lot of excuses. And here's one thing that dropped into my spirit, into my mind, as I was sitting down. And I was like, God, what is it that I can share with the people that's transparent, that's real? Okay, is the fact that most people, it may not be you, and then it could be. Because I know I've done this in the past, many years, I've done it, where because of the excuses we make, we excuse ourselves out of God's blessing. The excuses we make, excuse me, blessing, I don't want you. Next, I want to stay in bondage. I want to continue to struggle. I want to continue to have no sleep because I don't know how I'm going to put food on the table. I don't know how. You know what? I enjoy struggling to pay rent. I enjoy struggling to pay the mortgage. I enjoy struggling paying the car note. I enjoy being in debt. Matter of fact, let me find another company I can be in debt to. So here's the whole point. The whole point is this. Stop making excuses and own up to the decisions that you made. Everything that you did yesterday, everything that you did in December, November, October, and every other year prior, guess what? It brought you here. It brought you into the state that you're in right now. The decisions you made or those that you failed to make. Do you know that not making a decision is a decision? Not making a decision is a decision. Either you make a decision as to where the cash is going to go, or guess what? Someone else will. Do you understand that cash is currency? Does currency stand still, or does it continue to move? It does not stand still. Either you master cash or cash will master you. Master cash and where you want it to go. Tell it where you want it to go so that it can grow. Tell the cash where you want it to go so that it can grow. If you don't tell it where you want it to go, guess what? Uncle Sam knows. All those telemarketers know. Right. I know you weren't expecting all this, but I'm telling you the truth. You have to stop making excuses. You have to stop making excuses and make a stand today and say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm going to take ownership for the decisions I make and actually take this moment and do something different. I don't have to wait until tomorrow. I can start right now to choose to do something different, whereby you can actually use wisdom, be a wise steward over the finances, over the cash, whether it's small, medium, or large. Listen, make and take ownership. Tell the cash where you want it to go so that it can grow. Where are you going to plant your seeds, the cash you have? As I've been sharing before, if what you have in your checking account, go ahead and check it. If what you have in your savings account, and I don't know why you still have that, if what you have in your savings account, if it is not a harvest, it is just a seed. It's just a seed. You see, God operates in seed time and harvest. It's a system. It's systemic. Seeds, harvest. Seeds, cultivation, harvest. Seeds, cultivation, harvest. Seeds, cultivation, harvest. Where are you in the midst? You know what someone else is doing? Someone else is saying, well, she's not going to control where the seed goes, so I'm going to tell her to put it in my garden, to sow it in my earth, to sow it where I am, right? You need to figure out where you want to sow it. Take control over it. Okay, because this today is impacting tomorrow. It's impacting next month. It's impacting 6 months from now. Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself 6 months from now? 9 months from now? In another year? Where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself continuing to struggle, or do you see yourself experiencing, and enjoying the harvest of the seeds that you've sown today? Stop making excuses and make decisions. Stop making excuses and make decisions. Okay, make decisions. Consult wise counsel. Connect with people who are where you are and beyond, and where you want to be, and beyond. Consult with Aunt Susie, who is broke, if you want to. Keep talking to Aunt Susie. Keep taking advice from Uncle JC. I'm just mentioning names. Look, don't take advice from broke people. Broke people will beget broke people. Okay? It's just the way that it is. It's just truth. And so I'm hoping that what I'm saying to you is hitting a nerve, stepping on a little baby toe or something like that. Because I need you to understand the seriousness of this. Because your decisions, or the lack thereof, is impacting your children, your children's children. Even if you don't have children, guess what? It's still impacting future children. Oh, you'll catch that later. I got to take a sip on that. These generations, I'm telling you. So here's what I'm going to say. Is that wise counsel, help, assistance is available, but you have to want it. And when you get access to the resources, you have to take action. You can plug into everything that's free. Let me just make sure the people in the back can hear this. You can plug into everything that is free. You can plug into everything that's free, but until you take action and do what you need to do, okay? If the plan has been given, implement the plan. Implement the plan. Don't just look at it. Oh, this is a great plan. No, you got to take action on the plan. Take action. Don't wait. I'm going to wait until next week to start to eat healthy. What? You know what can happen between now and Monday? You don't know what's going on, what's festering in your body right now. And you said, I'm going to wait until Monday to start to eat healthy. What? Just think about this, guys. You can't control the next hour. You don't even know if you're going to be here the next hour. Okay, I know this is some truth talk. And guess what? I have to take this in myself. This is not for just, you all. Look, I have to consider my own words. All right? And sometimes I don't even know. I'll be like, God, okay, you just dropped that on me real quick. And I have to go back and listen to my own stream. Be like, what in the world? Okay, I got to go back and, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So listen, while we have this conversation tonight, has anything, resonated with you? Has anything kind of stood out to you? Go ahead and share that in the comments section. I want to know if this has resonated with you. If you know that people you're connected to on social media needed to hear this, you need to share this. If you are connected to people who always tell you, I don't have any money, and it's already January and they don't have any money, you need to be sharing this to like 100 people. 100 people or more, right? Because we know those people who say, you know what, I'm tapped out. I don't have any, what? Okay. Where are we? We're January 21st. Whew, we got a long ways to go, people. We really do. So listen, all I have to say is this. Myself, my wealth building family members out there, thank you so very much for viewing this, because I know that you all are checking it out. And listen, if you're watching this on my timeline and you're just like, you know what, I've had enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I need someone who can help me out to build wealth, to have consistent income coming in, and you are willing to put in the effort. If you're going to sit back and just be dependent on someone else to do the work, then you might as well stay with your job. But if you know that you want to be in control of the flow of income in your home, and you are sick and tired of someone telling you that this is going to be your hourly wage, this is going to be your salary, if you're sick and tired of someone else controlling your time and thus your life, and you want to be more in control of it, listen, wealth mentorship is available. You need a wealth mentor, and if you accept it, it is available to you right here, right now. I am a wealth mentor. All right. And so I can share with you how myself, my husband, we're getting paid in an asset called Bitcoin. Yes, it's cryptocurrency. We're getting paid in Bitcoin, and we get paid in Bitcoin instantly through the blockchain, right? Because of some activities that we've engaged in. And we don't have to necessarily wait until the first of the month or wait until Friday or Monday. We get paid instantly when certain things happen. And so if you want to get paid in Bitcoin 24/7, potentially 365 days of a year, reply info below in the comment section. Or if you're watching this on somebody else's timeline, get back with them and let them know that you want more information on how you can get consistent income and get paid in Bitcoin. So listen, tomorrow I'll be back. That's right, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on social media. You may be catching this on YouTube. You may be catching this on another platform, but either way, thank you so much for viewing. And so until the next time, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone, and God bless.